Hey YouTube, I want to give you a heads up on something that I think we're going to start doing here, starting with this video. And occasionally we're having people contact us when I'm in between projects or when we are not doing anything that's significant. And I think we're going to start a series. We'll see how this works out. You guys give us comments what you think about it. And it's just called RV Daydream, What You Doing? And what we're going to put on there is whatever's going on. Whatever, no matter how minor or how big it is, we'll just, if anything, get on the camera and say, hey, the weather's nice today, the weather's not nice today. So I've got some of this video already started as far as this one episode, this first episode, and we'll just put the date next to it. So if you guys are a little bored or you just want to see what's happening or what's going on in between maybe some of the bigger project videos that we do or bigger camping trip videos or announcements that we make, click on it and just kick back and it gives you something to watch. So that's what's going on, and hopefully this works out and helps you guys stay in touch with us a little bit better. We had some storms move through, and I don't know, looks like they're still trying to move through, but there is some sun. Come on, sun. You can make it. Holy cow, there's some tiny homes. We're going to have those delivered. Heidi and I decided that we're going to keep the house. We're going to make this a home base. And what they're going to do is we're going to just plow over this house. And then for tax reasons, to make it cheaper, we're going to live in one of those in the summer. Oh, wait a minute. Nah, that wasn't our plan.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. I'm kidding. We have no intentions of keeping the place or staying here in the summer unless it's in an RV. And talking about the RV, I want to give you guys an update. I've been testing this generator. Wait till you guys see the runtime that has been going on with this thing. I'm shocked myself. So again, we'll talk about that whenever that video comes out. It's going to be a whole separate thing. So stayed in the RV last night, had the air running, again, driveway surfing, and Heidi's got to go back to work today. So she's been helping with the van. She works a little bit later in the afternoon today, so she's been working in the van, helping out our son, and I'll give you a little sneak peek of that. Of course, that's part of the van series that I'm still working on, just like everything else, and I've got some other videos that I'll be posting here shortly too on generator stuff. All right, so here's a sneak peek of the van and the work that's been done. We've got varnish going on and the wood's getting a little bit darker. We'll have some lighting in here to help out, but he wanted this color, so that's what we're doing. So that's like I said, in that van build series. He's getting real close to this thing being done. We've got to work on the batteries and the battery charger and getting a box built and cables and all kinds of stuff. So still a lot of work to be done on that, but I thought I'd give you an update.
I'm doing something kind of crazy here. I'm going to try to run the air conditioner off of my household cord, off of this outlet. And I'm going to tell you now, I don't think it's got the balls to do it, because the wiring at this plug has gone all the way through the entire garage to get over here. So as you can imagine, it's just a real long extension cord, and there's not that great of amperage in the first place. I have no idea how to read this meter. I just plugged it in real quick. It says 0.25 kilowatt. I don't know what that means. Maybe I need to read the instructions to see if this will tell me how many watts I'm pulling. So apparently it's pretty simple. I just need to show the volts again. So we'll go to menu and click this until it says volts. There's the volts, and then I go up and down until I get amps. And there we go. It says I'm pulling 2.77 amps. That does not seem right. So sorry about the view, but it was definitely the fan that was running on 2.7 amps. The air conditioner, it runs at 13.1 amps, and the cord is a little warm. It's not bad though. This is a contractor style, so they say, 12-3 15 amp cord. We've used these in the past. I actually have another one that's real close to this but shorter in size, and it's handling it okay. It's not overwhelmed. Like I said, it's it's barely warm, and I mean, it's, you know, 90 degrees outside. I can tell this is slightly warmer, but ever so slightly. And there's some length to it too. I mean, that's 50 foot worth of length, and it's still doing okay. If I wanted to, I could probably run the 30 amp cord and you know, off of the 50 amp cord that I already have, and that would probably do even better yet. However, this is doing all right. And again, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't realize that I could run the small air conditioner in the RV off of our household cord. Now, the main thing that I have a problem with is our household electrical that comes out from the house, and that is, it goes through quite a few different little circuits inside, including my office and the basement, you know, freezers in there. But it's 71 degrees in here, and it's doing just fine. So it's nice to know that we can get away with that. However, I think it's time, even though I really like keeping the humidity down in here, I think we might have to go ahead and turn off the air and be done with it, because I need to save some electricity. It's going to be humid today and tomorrow, and then after that I think it's okay, but we're going to turn this off and give everything a break. Now, I have enough gas, I could always hook up the generator and I could run the generator some more, but I'm tired of hearing it run, to tell you the truth. One of those things. All right, guys, that's kind of the update to what's happening, and we'll see what happens a little bit later today and maybe tomorrow. All right, guys, so I'm running out of steam finally. I'm definitely not in the shape that I used to be. The new shape is called round, and I'm it. Like I had mentioned in a previous little clip, the heat index today is 104, and I only lasted about 5 hours out here today, so that was not the norm for me. Usually I don't have a problem, but definitely getting tired. But let me show you what we did on his van real quick. Of course, the van build series will have a little bit more on this. Yeah, I did an update on Facebook. Here's a new tire cover for the back. Awesome. Doesn't cost very much. And then we kind of finished his battery setup today, and we're testing out his refrigerator. You can see here, and then my old 2 AGM batteries are in there, the, you know, double AGMs, and then that's our old power recreational vehicle converter charger. But yeah, he's got it on fast freeze. It was 90 in the refrigerator. Inside the refrigerator it was 90, and within a half an hour it's already dropped to 36. And he is running on AC power, because we don't have a port yet, a cigarette power port for the cord that's laying up on top. I could cut that and patch it into the batteries direct, but I didn't really want to do that. This is a removable top. We've got some more finagling to do, but again, there, I'll just give you a quick peek. That's what it looks like inside there. You can check out the van build series for the rest. And then here's his cabinets. He's getting there. I told him, I said, now that these batteries are in here, once we reattach all your water and everything, I said, you can probably start officially calling this a camper van. So how hot do you think it is inside the RV? Come on, take a guess. Right now it's 90 something outside. Come on, everybody's guessing. Well, you're probably all wrong. It's 70 inside. I had the Champion generator running all day and keeping it cool inside there. And then I'll just go ahead and close it up, and it'll cool off tonight somewhat. I think our low temp might be 70 something. But that's the little update on this nice hot day. I'm going to go in and relax. Let's see what we pick up in a little bit here in 3, 2, 1.
Bam! A new cooler day. Heat index is only in the 90s today, so now we can go do work. Actually, at some point, I will try to be putting this Level Mate Pro thing, but that's going to be later. I'm going to go see what Heidi's doing. When she gets in her mind to do something, she just goes at it. And my son needs to wash his van. Look at all those bugs on the front of it. So yeah, today's Sunday, so Heidi's off, and she's back here working, so we'll see what she's doing. Heidi stained, you know, most of this cabinet and varnished it, but we wanted to keep things lightened up a little bit, so she's going to paint that area a light color. So when he puts some kind of cover over this, the light can reflect around a little bit easier. And then back here, you know, it's no secret. I think I talked about it. Maybe I didn't. And again, this, you know, as far as the van build series, we'll cover this more. But yeah, he had a little bit of water that comes in. You can see the towels that are sitting here. It's just the doors after that accident, they have a little bit of leakage go on when it rains really hard for a period of time. Nothing serious though, but it will get things wet depending on how the van's parked. So yeah, you're doing a good job, honey.
Oh, I'm trying.
You love it. You love to do the paint. Just bringing back your RV painting memories from, let's see, she's painted the Apache camper like this in the interior.
We're actually just about a week off.
Shh.
Week or two. Every August for I don't know how many years.
Yeah,
We're doing a project
Yep.
on a something.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If we go back, I don't know if you guys have that feature on your phone for this day, you know, your photos this day, you know, whatever year. Who does that? Is that Google?
Facebook.
Oh, it's Facebook. Okay, so since we post stuff on
Oh,
Facebook.
Facebook and Amazon.
Oh, Amazon Prime does that too?
The photos.
Prime Photos. So what they do is they remind you to go look at your photos that you've posted in the past. As far as the, you know, like if I post a photo today on Facebook, you know, next year, the next year after that, the next year after that, you know, they'll say, look at this day in, you know, in your photos in the past. Basically, look at this day in history. And it seems like at this time of year, we've always got projects going on. I don't know. I don't know if that'll ever stop. Do you think that'll stop when we hit the road?
No, because something will always pop up.
Yeah,
I think sometimes they just pick a year to go back.
No, I'm saying with us then, as far as the projects.
I'm sure we're always going to have something going on.
Yeah, we kind of do. We always have something going on. I don't know if that'll change when we're on the road though. It's going to be interesting to see how that works out. So the garage is the disaster. I'll leave Heidi at work there. The garage is a major disaster, but it's organized. I don't know if I mentioned it already. God, it's so hard to remember this stuff. I might have. I sold the Atima generator that I had. I had intentions of keeping that, but I sold it. And we're going to be doing, or you'll be seeing a video of these little generators shortly here. And that big gas tank shortly here. I kind of alluded to that on the video I posted just recently. But I don't even know where to begin here. And because we're still doing projects, that's why stuff's still left out. Now, the good news is, as far as the cabinet building that's gone on inside of his van, I think we're done with that. So I might be able to start putting away all the woodworking stuff that I don't normally have out at all. You know, the big 90 square, the little slider T square, the saws and the electrical cords, and more importantly, all the wood. You know, this is plywood that he bought for the project, and here it still is. And here's something funny. Here is still the wood from the roof of his van. When I took that off his van, I had intentions of just cutting it up and burning it. It's marine grade plywood. It started breaking down. So I had it sitting out here on the side of the house. And then I remember one day it was going to rain, and it would have been the first time ever that, even though it's marine grade plywood, the wood would have been exposed to water on the underside. Since 1988, whenever they put it on the roof, or 89, it would have been the first time the bottom would have seen rain. So what I thought I would do was bring it in here, and we actually had it sitting on the floor, and you could see we have skids, metal skids, and then normal skids that all this stuff is sitting on. And that's because if it rains really hard, this little thing that I have dug in front of the garage here gets overwhelmed, and water will get in the garage. So anyways, that's why it's still sitting there, just in case. Whenever we start organizing all this stuff, and everything we have in the basement in the house that we need to sell at a yard sale, Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, wonder if she can give me a heads up on that. Kind of curious when she wants to do this yard sale thing. I was hoping that we would have some time off at some point, that we might be able to sneak in a camping trip real quick, and I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. Oh well. We're just going to be stuck here. Stuck here. I don't know how warm the RV is inside, but I'm sure it's going to be warm today. But it's still, I mean, today's going to be cooler than it has been the last 2 days. You know, we've been in the 90s both those days. And the funny part is we haven't had a temperature over 92 degrees since 2012. And we just had 2 of them back to back. I know that don't sound hot to a lot of you guys that live, you know, out in the desert or in the south, but it gets very, very humid here in the Midwest, and we don't have any oceans to help us with the breeze or anything like that, and it's a different kind of a heat here. So whenever we get into the 90s, it's pretty, I like it, but it's pretty intense. It does get pretty intense here. So let's see what else we can come up with. As far as what's happening now, Heidi is going to stain the top of this battery box.
I'm gonna slop some stain on it.
Yeah, it's not very important. We weren't going to do anything with it, but she decided she wanted to do this. I don't know. I guess it'll look okay. And she better know that, hey, you're not leaving it here to dry.
I know.
Because I'm going to mow the lawn before all the rain comes. You can see the sky starting to get cloudy here. And in the meantime, I'm going to get the mower out.
Today we got a lot of things done on our son's van. He is going to leave tomorrow. So we had to hurry up and get some things done. So I painted his inside of his van, and it's messy, but I got, oh, he got the smoke detector up. I wasn't out here for these homemade curtains, or curtains, but they kind of cover up. I didn't feel like going to town, so I didn't have enough material to cover it all, but it gets the job done. Anyway, I think it looks pretty good, and he can add his little fun touches along the way as he travels. I think his first stop is Michigan. But other than that, we are done for the day. It was 87, I think, today. So of course I'm gonna end the day with cooking on the grill. There they are. So anyway, as always, we hope to see you out there. Bye.